Please welcome Senior Vice President of Ads and Commerce, Sridhar Ramaswamy.
Good morning. Hello, and welcome to Google Marketing Next. I'm super excited to be back here with all of you. I've come to really love this event. I love the energy that's in the room. I love these amazing settings. And I love the sense of momentum that my entire team feels. But most of all, I love it for this reason. We spend a lot of time throughout the year meeting with customers, gathering insights about your businesses, your challenges, and how Google can help. Also exploring new ways of doing business. This event is special because it brings together all those insights and allows us to share what we've been working on to address them. And as Matt said, we get to hear from you about where we all need to go next. So thank you for joining us. Both the folks here in San Francisco, but also tens of thousands more tuning into the live stream from around the world. For 20 minutes, I get to be a YouTube star. The theme of this year's event is Marketing Next. We're here to talk about the future of marketing, what's coming next, what's needed now, and what we can achieve together. We've all been experiencing what's coming next for some time now. Mobile has forever changed how we live our daily lives. We use our phones to learn and do all kinds of things. At Google, we see this billions of times every single day on Google search. Did you know that one of the top rising mobile searches in the world is for something called a fidget spinner? Raise your hands if you know what this is. I got to play with one only just a couple of days ago when my son was like trolling something weird. I was like, what's that? It's a fidget spinner. These little devices were originally designed to help students with attention disorders to help improve concentration. Today, these spinners have caught on with the general population, from middle schoolers to stressed out executives. Hint, hint. Mobile search obviously reflects our world's wackiest trends. But more importantly, people turn to search to just get things done in those critical micro moments when they need to know, go somewhere, do something, of course, buy. In fact, 87% of smartphone users turn to search first in a moment of need, with search twice as likely as any other online or offline source that is used to help to get things done for people. Search has become people's go-to path to assistance. And if we thought that mobile really raised the bar for speed and usefulness, well, all of our expectations are only set to accelerate. New smart devices are emerging. Consumer experiences are becoming better and more tailored because data and machine learning are being increasingly applied to them. And because of all of this, people will just expect better and better assistance across devices and throughout life. And the ways people are getting assistance is evolving too, from typing or tapping on devices to speaking to them. And the shift from text to voice is a substantial shift. In the Google Search app, which is on Android, iOS, in the US, 20% of searches now are by voice. That's a big number. But let me be clear. This isn't just about how consumers use their devices. The critical piece is the quality of experience that they are expecting to get back. There's a pretty undeniable acceleration in consumer expectation for assistive experiences. And these really transcend device or context. Throughout daily life, people just expect relevant, frictionless, and useful experiences whenever and wherever they ask for it. And sometimes even before they ask for it. And the great news is that technology is getting closer than ever to giving it to them. At Google, we feel that we are now at an inflection point where we can apply vast learnings from almost 2 decades of search, and we can bring together our deep understanding of intent, data, and machine learning to make consumer experiences more assistive and more useful than before. And what's exciting is that things that were really hard, we're able to make easy because technology is doing the heavy lifting. Let me give a couple of examples. Think about photos. I'm sure you remember how much work it used to be to keep digital photos organized. Put them in folders, tag them. But today on Google Photos, I can just search for something like rainbows or sunsets and instantly find the right photos in my collection. And this all looks so simple that people don't realize how difficult it actually is. With over 1 billion photos getting uploaded every day, something like this can only work thanks to machine learning powering an amazing image recognition system. Now think about using Google Translate. Thanks to machine learning, this past year, Google Translate improved more in this year than we've seen in the last 10 years combined. Consider this amazing example where a distinguished professor translated a passage from Hemingway's The Snows of Kilimanjaro into Japanese from its original English. And then he recently ran this translation through Google Translate back into English. And when the professor asked his blog readers to distinguish between the original Hemingway passage and the Google Translate version, most people, even native English speakers, couldn't tell the difference. I know what you're thinking. So what does this all mean for digital marketing? It means that as our experiences with our devices become easier and better, there will soon be no limit to the moments people seek assistance across any device that they're on. And as a result, brands will have more opportunities than ever before to offer value in people's daily lives, well beyond the moment of actual product usage or the few moments when someone might engage with traditional push media. But we have lots of work to do. Our research shows that being helpful has a positive impact on purchase and recommendation, and yet less than 1/3 of brand experiences are described as helpful by consumers. To get us where consumers want us to be, we need to find ways to stay one step ahead of their needs. And that requires more than good campaign insights. To really predict and address consumer needs, we need innovation. And of course, data and machine learning are at the heart of all of this innovation. To really assist people, we have to become smart about using data to know them at every step. Think for a moment about how mobile has changed the nature of marketing. How the power of context has been such a game changer for being more relevant. Understanding, for example, that someone is close to a store or perhaps even inside it allows us to tailor a message to their needs for the moment. Now compare that to what machine learning can do today. It can take into account hundreds of insights into consumer intent and context, and it can do it in real time. So not only do we have access to more signals and consumer data than ever before, we have the more critical piece, the technology to actually make sense of it all. So technology is really coming to be the enabler that it was meant to be, and not another challenge for us to figure out. And we're really excited to work with you to capture the upside of all of this and grow your business. But the change required to accomplish this doesn't really happen overnight. It requires a commitment from brands, from all of you, to put the consumer at the heart of your strategy. And to do that, we think you need to focus on meeting 3 new important realities for business. Let's start with the first one. It is that all consumer interactions must be smarter with data. To assist your customers, your marketing has to be driven by insights about people and where they are in their journey. This is especially true in digital, where consumers have so many micro moments on their path to purchase. But this is also a place where Google can help in a big way. We can apply the power of machine learning across every micro moment at scale to help you deliver relevant and useful experiences. And a great example of this is how we select the best ad to show when someone is searching. Let's look at 3 different travelers who see 3 different ads from the same brand, Priceline. Joseph is searching for best rates on hotels. Google understands that Joseph wants to save as much as he can, but from a trusted source. Carrie, on the other hand, is searching for cheapest hotel. Like Joseph, she wants to book a hotel, but Google also understands that Carrie wants to compare the lowest prices that she can get. Aditi, like Carrie, is also searching for cheapest hotel. Aditi wants to save money as well, but Google also understands that she is loyal to the Priceline brand. Joseph, Carrie, and Aditi are all searching for the same thing, a hotel that fits their budget. However, each of their ad experiences is different based on their intent, context, and identity. And a lot goes on in the background to make this happen. Massive amounts of data and Google's machine learning. Millions of computations being run in real time for every auction to show the most relevant ad. And all you have to do is to add as many ads as are right for your business, and Google can take care of the rest. Let me give another example, this time from the hotel brand, La Quinta. La Quinta revolutionized its audience targeting by combining data from its loyalty programs with automated bidding tools and AdWords. This approach allowed La Quinta to determine which keywords were more profitable in the context of the full customer journey, and it is able to better personalize its messages over time. And the result? La Quinta got more direct bookings at a higher return on investment. It more than doubled its click-through rate and achieved a 27% higher conversion rate compared to new visitors. And so incorporating data into our campaigns is really critical. But once you manage to capture a consumer's attention, the next step is equally important. We simply have to get the fundamentals right with mobile. Increasingly, consumers will only tolerate interactions that happen in just a step or a second. We recently did an analysis of over 900,000 mobile landing pages from over 100 countries. We found that as page load time goes from 1 second to 7 seconds, the probability of a mobile site visitor bouncing, leaving the site really quickly, more than doubles. And according to a recent report, for every 1 second delay in page load time, conversions can fall by up to 20%. On mobile, speed and simplicity really equals revenue. We can make great strides together. 18 months ago, the open source Accelerated Mobile Pages project, or AMP, was launched to help make the mobile web faster and better. To date, more than 2 billion pages have been published to Google Search, with 35 million more being added every single week. These pages typically load in under 1 second from Google Search, and many advertisers like Johnson & Johnson and Toll Brothers have seen increased engagement with these faster pages. Today, I'm happy to announce a new beta supporting fast-loading AMP landing pages for search ads. As many of you know, faster page loads result in better landing page experiences, which of course is a really important factor in our ad ranking and pricing systems. With this beta, AMP landing pages linked to from search ads will load near instantly from the Google cache. I encourage you to visit our AMP post on the AdWords Insight blog page to sign up for the beta. But we aren't stopping there. To ensure that users have a great experience with your brand at every touch point, not just a landing page or a content page, we are also speeding up the ads themselves. Check out how fast these ads are. Compare the AMP and the non-AMP version of ads on this USA Today article. Starting today, a large portion of display ads delivered to AMP pages across the Google Display Network will be automatically converted to the AMP format. It's going to make these ads load almost as fast as the content on the pages. In fact, our studies indicate that AMP ads load up to 5 seconds faster than regular ads, making it much more likely that they're seen and engaged with. Together, we think that AMP ads and AMP landing pages ensure that users have a fast and seamless experience with your brand at every interaction point. And finally, we must meet this critical reality for business, offering non-line assistance. That's a funny phrase. Let me explain. The reality today is consumers no longer distinguish between online and offline. In fact, they interact more with your brand on digital than they do with any of your stores or branches. As a result, to consumers, there is increasingly no line between channels. The customer is the channel. And as she moves seamlessly between contexts and surfaces before, after, or during a visit to one of your locations. For example, when people are deciding where to go, like where to shop, eat, or just have fun, they turn to their smartphone to explore and find what's around them, nearby places. In fact, 70% of smartphone users who bought something in a store first turn to their phone for information about that purchase. We introduced store visits measurement 2 years ago to give businesses deeper insight into this behavior to help you bridge the gap between online ads and offline business results. Using advanced machine learning and the same technology that powers Google Maps, which is just an amazing platform, Google is able to measure store visits at the scale and accuracy you need to make critical decisions about your business. In less than 3 years, we have helped advertisers measure more than 5 billion store visits annually. And today, I'm excited to announce that we are soon rolling out location extensions and store visits for YouTube TrueView video campaigns. That's pretty cool. We all know this and feel this. Over 50% of internet users look for videos related to a product or service before visiting a store. Soon, you'll be able to showcase local information alongside video ads to help consumers get directions, check business hours, and a whole lot more. And you will be able to measure the impact to your in-store foot traffic. Wendy's, who's trialed this early, has seen huge success in this area on YouTube. Using store visits measurement, Wendy's was able to correlate nearly 1 million restaurant visits to its YouTube campaign that it ran in Q4 2016. So pretty amazing early results. Finally, while it's critical to understand the impact of online ads on store visits, what all of you care about even more is how these visits drive actual sales and revenue for you. We found that consumers who click on an advertiser's Google search ad before visiting a store are over 25% more likely to make a purchase while they're at the store. And they also spend 10% more on average. So Google Ads play a significant role already in influencing which stores users choose to go to and what they do there after they get there. That's why later this year, we are also rolling out 2 new tools to help you measure store sales accurately and completely. The first one will allow you to import transaction data into AdWords to see store sales and revenue at the device and campaign level for your search or shopping campaigns. We have a second tool where you can take advantage of Google's third-party partnerships to get store sales data with no implementation on your end. We have partnerships that cover approximately 70% of credit and debit card transactions in the US. And within the US, this data is just made available to you like store visits are. Both solutions match transactions back to Google Ads, but in a secure and privacy-safe way. Again, an amazing early example is Virgin Holidays, which discovered that when it accounts for offline sales to capture a more accurate view of digital performance, search generates double the profit compared to when it only looks at online KPIs. Driving customers to purchase in-store from paid search is also 3 times more profitable than just an online. My mic, good. To recap today, it's critical to meet the 3 new realities for business. We need to make our customer interactions smarter with data. Experiences help people in 1 step or 1 second. And we must offer non-line assistance across digital and our physical locations. Meeting these 3 new realities for business requires your organizations to commit to putting the customer at the heart of your marketing strategy. And it requires you to rethink how you organize your teams around the customer, how you organize and apply data to your marketing strategy, and how you measure the impact of media. And by doing this, your brands will be in a position to be more assistive to people than ever before. And that brings us to our agenda for today. Today, you're going to see amazing innovations across AdWords, analytics, and DoubleClick, designed to improve your ability to reach consumers at scale. You'll see tools that'll help you measure and get better results. You'll also see new workflows that'll help you achieve all of this while being even more productive. Together, we can partner to surprise and delight customers in new and exciting ways that drive growth for your brands. With that, let's welcome Banu on stage to tell us more. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. As Sridhar said, consumer expectations are higher than ever. This is true for mobile experiences, but it's also true for ads. People expect relevant and useful ad experiences. And when you deliver those great experiences, people respond. Did you know that 91% of smartphone owners bought or said they plan to buy something after seeing an ad that they described as relevant? 91%. Now, to get it right, you have to know your customers, and you have to understand what matters to them through their intent, their interests, and the activities that they share. And when you get it right, your messages resonate and speak exactly to your customers, exactly when it matters. Now, today, I want to share with you some new technology that will help you get it right. We're bringing together Google's strengths in machine learning and understanding people's intent to deliver 3 things: better audiences, brand new audience segments, and broader reach with audiences across channels and devices. But before we dive into these innovations and what they mean for your business, I want to reinforce that we have and always will make sure that we put user privacy, transparency, and control first and foremost. Users are always in control over the ads that they see, and they will always know why they're seeing an ad. All right, so how are we innovating with audiences? Let's start with quality. We're improving the quality of our audience segments by connecting data across Google across devices and in real time. This means that if you're trying to reach users looking to buy your product, you can reach the right people and tell a single seamless story across all of the properties that they use, like Google.com, YouTube, and more. Connecting data across Google also creates powerful new ways for you to reach users who already have an interest in your brand. For example, if users watch your YouTube videos and interact with your channel, you can now reach these same users on search. Let me explain. We got a new puppy some time back. Her name is Cookie. She looks like a cookie. She loves to play fetch, hang out with our kids, and of course, she loves to eat. Now, being a first-time pet owner was scary, but thankfully we learned fast by watching videos on YouTube. And of course, I searched and bought all kinds of dog products and all kinds of dog food. If you're a pet food brand with a user following on YouTube, you can now stay on the journey with your customers when they search for best puppy food on Google.com. Because you know their intent and their interests, you can build a relevant search ad experience. That's powerful. My next search will be a high-quality doggy bed so Cookie gets off our couch. Next, let's talk about new audiences that you can use to find great customers in the right moments. We've had demographics, affinity, and in-market audiences in some of our products for some time now. But we recently introduced consumer patterns and life events on YouTube. They help you understand where people shop and when life's biggest milestones, like graduating college, moving, and getting married, are happening. These new audience segments are based on intent-rich signals, which include searches and video watches, and they are more useful than ever. In the past 2 years, mobile searches related to buying a home have doubled, and those related to weddings have tripled. Now, life events also consider different terms that are unique to specific cultures and countries. For example, someone in Spain might search for boda flamenca to research ideas for a flamenco-themed wedding. And someone planning a wedding in India might search for mehndi palki, which is Hindi for an ornate, a beautiful entrance chair that's used to carry the bride. Our machine learning technology picks up these nuances globally across all the languages and countries available in AdWords. Sonos, a consumer electronics company known for its smart speakers, used life events to reach people on YouTube when they were moving, getting married, or graduating college. After running its campaign, Sonos saw over 50% increase in ad recall, more than a 35% increase in purchase intent, and an astounding 5x increase in people searching for Sonos on Google.com. Later this year, we're bringing consumer patterns and life events to Gmail ads. Now, in addition to better and brand new audiences, it's also important to reach people wherever they are. That's why we're expanding our audience solutions across our largest networks to get you the broadest reach possible. We're introducing in-market audiences to search ads so that you can reach more users who are likely to purchase. Now, we all know that the path to buying a car, for example, doesn't start and end with a search for cars for sale. I know that when I bought my last car, I searched for a few makes and models, I read reviews written by experts, and I watched test drives on YouTube before ever setting a foot in a dealership. These moments, taken all together, mean one thing. This person is in market for a car and is looking for help to make her decision. Of course, in-market audiences are not limited just to car shopping, and they include everything from the latest lipstick brands to mobile data plans. Advertisers across many industries have successfully begun using in-market audiences for search and are seeing, on average, a 10% increase in conversion rates. Brands have many more ways to reach and assist new customers and engage with existing ones than they ever did before. With these products and many more to come, we look forward to helping you connect and engage with more of your customers. Now, of course, understanding the impact of your campaigns is just as important as reaching the right audiences. With that, I would like to introduce Bill Key, who will share with you new innovations and updates to our measurement and attribution tools. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Banu. So Banu just showed us some incredible new ways that we can use technology to reach customers. But technology has not always made your jobs easier, especially when it comes to answering one seemingly simple question. Is my marketing working? How do you know which of the many interactions you've had with a person across search, display, video, your site or your app really mattered? And how do you measure an ad that someone sees on one device when they purchase on another device? The truth is, existing attribution tools that try to help marketers answer these questions just aren't cutting it. They're difficult to set up. They lose track of the customer journey when people move between devices, and they aren't well integrated. So it's a challenge to use the results to take action in your marketing. So as a result, many marketers are left measuring their performance using last-click attribution. This year, we're solving the attribution problem. Whether your business is large or small, you can now understand if your marketing is working. I'm thrilled to introduce Google Attribution. Google Attribution is a new tool that helps you to measure the impact of each of your marketing touchpoints across multiple channels and across multiple devices, and makes it super easy to take action. Taking advantage of data that you already have in tools like AdWords, Google Analytics, and DoubleClick Search, Google Attribution for the first time makes it easy to get a single view of the path to purchase. To make your life simpler, Google Attribution will unify the existing attribution features in these tools. And best of all, Google Attribution will be available to all advertisers at no cost. So if you're wondering how a single solution can work for every size advertiser, good news. We also have an enterprise version, Google Attribution 360. There you go. It's designed to meet the data, integration, and modeling needs of our largest advertisers and can measure ads from DoubleClick Campaign Manager. So let's look at an example of how Google Attribution works. So imagine a person, we'll call him Bill, who just purchased a new TV. So I, like many people, do a lot of research before I buy something. Before I bought my TV, I searched for 4K TVs on my phone. Later, I was reading product reviews on my tablet, and I saw a display ad. And when I found the exact model that I wanted, I searched for it on my laptop, clicked on a shopping ad, and bought it. Google Attribution will help you understand how each one of these moments mattered, not just for me, but for all of your customers. So let's look at how it works. The first thing you do is bring together all of your data. With previous tools, this could take months and maybe even require a team of data scientists to help. With Google Attribution, it takes only a few clicks. Here's how you link your AdWords and Google Analytics accounts to attribution. So critically, this brings together all of your data across search ads, display ads, as well as other data from channels like organic search, email, affiliates, social, and even direct visits. And this works across devices. Now that the data is joined together, we need to pick a smarter attribution model, one that doesn't just give all the credit to the last click. So on the left, you see your performance based on last click attribution. So in my example, that means the last ad that I clicked on before I bought my TV would get all the credit, and the other ads would get none. Switching to data-driven attribution allows you to value all the ads and is the best choice for most marketers. Data-driven attribution uses your account's conversion data to calculate how much credit each touchpoint deserves. We can do this at scale because of Google's investments in machine learning. So here, I'm going to choose a new model. I'll choose the data-driven model. With this new model, you'll be able to see how the number of conversions changes for each channel. The green bars here mean that display and generic search are now getting more credit for conversions. So as a marketer, you may have thought before that 4K TV didn't matter as a keyword, or that mobile display ads weren't working. But attribution shows that these moments really mattered. This is not just a reporting change. It's a more accurate view of your business. But you don't want to stop there. Data is only powerful in action. So with a few more clicks, you can make the data available in AdWords and DoubleClick search. Here, I'm choosing the data-driven model for my purchase conversions in AdWords. Switching to AdWords, here's an example report where you'll see the conversion numbers based on Google Attribution. Combined with automated bidding, this is a really powerful feature for getting better results. You can update your bids, move budgets between channels based on the new, more accurate results. In fact, we've seen that search advertisers who switch to data-driven attribution get more conversions without paying more per conversion. We're getting great feedback from customers like HelloFresh, a meal delivery service that helps people to cook at home. To grow its business, HelloFresh needs to introduce its innovative service to new customers who have never even heard of meal delivery services, as well as sign up people who are already looking for one. Attribution allows HelloFresh to measure performance across the entire funnel so they can make holistic marketing decisions. Google Attribution is in beta today and will roll out to more customers in the coming months. So that's Google Attribution. We're really excited to get it into your hands. But the measurement challenge doesn't stop at attributing conversions. Those of you who care about how many people you reach and how often find it increasingly difficult to measure reach and frequency. As the number of screens that people use increases, reach measurement becomes more fragmented. Today, 30% of people use 5 or more devices. I used 5 devices just this morning. If you reach each of those devices 3 times, you'll reach me 15 times. Trust me, by the 5th ad, I've got it. That's why we're introducing unique reach reporting in AdWords and DoubleClick. So with unique reach, you can measure how many people were shown your display and video ads, including on YouTube. You'll see 2 new metrics in your reports: unique users and average impressions per unique user. Critically, these metrics are deduplicated across devices, campaigns, and formats. So you can understand how many people you reached in your target audience and how many times you reached them. This allows you to find wasted money that can be better spent elsewhere. Unique reach reporting is available in AdWords today and will be available in DoubleClick in the coming months. So, while the challenge of measurement in this cross-channel, cross-device world may be daunting, we're excited about the road ahead in 2017. We look forward to bringing you Google Attribution and Attribution 360, which will allow every marketer to measure the impact of every moment in the customer journey. And Unique Reach, which will tell you how many people you're reaching so you can stop wasting budget and stop annoying people. And now, it's my pleasure to hand off to Karen Yao, who will talk about how Google is investing in our tools to make you more productive. Thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. I'm Karen Yao, and I'm a product manager. I'm also a mom, and I often see similarities between these 2 sides of my life. Sometimes when I come home from work, my kids will tell me about how hard something is, whether it's a new homework assignment or it's getting better at softball. And I'll put on my wise mom face, and I'll tell them, sometimes you have to work hard to get better at things. But you also have to work smart. So today, all the things you're hearing about, using data, building for speed, measurement, these all represent a better way to reach and assist your customers. But they can be hard work if you don't have the right tools. So today, I want to show you how our tools will help you work smarter so you can save time and get better results. Last year on the stage, we gave you a glimpse into the new AdWords experience. We showed you the power of our Google Analytics 360 suite. Today, I'm going to take you back into the new AdWords experience and give you an exclusive look at some of the new features we're rolling out later this year. I'll also show off a cool new integration we're doing with Google Optimize. And then I'll invite my teammate Rashawn up here to talk about Google Analytics and DoubleClick. All of these features are designed with one goal in mind: to help you work smarter. Let's get started. Since rolling out the new AdWords experience to many of you, we're seeing great results. We see pages load faster, on average 20% faster. We hear from advertisers like iProspect North that the new design, the new layout, saves their team 30% more time. Let me show you an example of how the new experience can help you. So say you are a travel brand and you sell vacation packages to destinations around the world. You run ads to reach travelers across millions of websites and apps in the Google Display Network. Business is booming, summer's around the corner, and you're ready to tap into the opportunity. The new AdWords experience enables you to reach new audiences and understand what they mean to your business. So you sit down to create a summer campaign. The first thing we'll ask you is, what is your goal? What is it you're trying to achieve with this campaign? Let's say it's to drive bookings of your vacation packages. The new experience will recommend the types of audiences you should reach to achieve your goal. For example, in-market audiences to reach people who are actively planning trips. Google looks at your first-party data, your customers, like the people who interact with your website and your YouTube channel, and based on this data, we'll create new audiences you might want to reach. For example, people who are interested in all-inclusive cruises or family-friendly hotels. We'll then show you estimates. Simply review, adjust as needed, and launch your campaign. Now, once your campaign is up and running, the new audience page enables you to monitor the performance of all of your audiences across search, video, display, and shopping in one place. Now, let's say it's summer, and it's a really hot summer, and you've got some new beach vacation packages you want to promote. The new audience page makes it easy to create a new in-market audience to reach anyone who's shopping for a beach vacation. Simply define your audience, select your recommendations, review your estimates, and that's it. Soon you'll be reaching new audiences with useful and relevant ads. Starting today, we're rolling out the new AdWords experience to millions of additional accounts. By year end, all advertisers will have access. Now that you're reaching the right audience, are you converting them into customers? We all know that if your website is slow or hard to use, it's going to affect your bottom line, especially on mobile. In fact, last year, US retailers saw a 40% higher bounce rate for mobile ad landing pages compared to desktop. That means that users are 40% more likely to immediately leave your mobile website after clicking your ad. That's a lot of wasted clicks. Now, many of you already know this, and you work with your webmaster to test different versions of your landing pages. It's hard work, and it's incredibly complex. That's why we're launching 2 new tools to help you work smarter with landing pages. First, in the new AdWords experience, you'll see a new landing page tab. It will tell you how your landing pages are doing. What's the bounce rate? How mobile friendly are they? What's the conversion rate looking like? With this new report, you can hone in on the pages that need your attention. Secondly, AdWords will soon be integrating with Google Optimize, our website testing and personalization tool. With Google Optimize, you can easily design and test new versions of landing pages in minutes. The best part is you can do this all by yourself. You don't have to bug a webmaster. You can now use Google Optimize to tailor different versions of landing pages for your specific AdWords campaigns, ad groups, and keywords. So let's say you're a hotel brand and you currently reach travelers who are looking for family-friendly hotels. When they click on your ad, you take them to a landing page that features a generic image of a hotel. With Google Optimize, you can easily create a new landing page that shows photos of families having fun by the pool. Now, as a mom, I can tell you that a family vacation without a pool is no vacation. In Google Optimize, you can then connect this new landing page to your keyword, family-friendly hotels. That means that only people who search for this keyword, click on your ad, will be part of your landing page test. Now, they'll either see the landing page on the left or the one on the right. I know my family would vote for the one on the right. You can run these types of tests in Google Optimize, sitting at your desk all by yourself, no webmaster in sight, no coding required. Spotify, a digital music service, has more than 100 million customers in over 50 countries. When it discovers an insight about its users, it usually takes a lot of coordination and effort across various time zones to launch a landing page test. Now, with Google Optimize, it will take Spotify less than a day. This integration will be available to all users of Google Optimize in the coming months. In closing, there are so many moments in your customers' lives when you can not only reach them, but assist them in a meaningful way. This presents an incredible opportunity. The new AdWords experience and Google Optimize were built to help you work smarter so that you can build the assistive experiences that your customers expect. Now, please help me welcome Rashan Khan to the stage to talk about Google Analytics and DoubleClick.
Thanks, Karen. DoubleClick is a technology platform for digital marketing that allows agencies and advertisers to plan, run, and measure campaigns across a variety of publisher inventory sources. We spend our time thinking about how we can help marketers get the most growth from your investments in digital advertising. And programmatic was a huge leap forward here in enabling marketers to get the benefits of data, machine learning, and automation for your campaigns. However, few of these benefits carried over to the world of media planning. And that's where a lot of time is spent today. That's where decisions that are the most critical to the success of a campaign are being made. But much of that process is still manual. It takes hours, even days, and it's often built on tribal knowledge. So to help you save time and get better outcomes, we're bringing data and technology to campaign planning with a new workflow in DoubleClick Bid Manager. Let's take a look at how this works. Imagine you're a digital marketer looking to support the launch of a new luxury car. You start by creating a campaign in DoubleClick Bid Manager. You know things like the budget that you want to run and when the campaign will run. And let's say that the target audience is males 45 to 54 living in the United States. Luxury brands have a high bar for where ads appear. So you can specify things like content ratings. You can exclude sensitive categories, and you can add viewability targeting. Next, you'll tell DoubleClick what your primary marketing objective is for the campaign. We've got you covered, whether you want to build awareness or influence consideration, right through to things like driving action and repeat business. In this case, you've been running a campaign on awareness already for the new model, and you're on track to hit your GRP goal. So now you want to get people to come into the dealership and take a test drive. And there really isn't any substitute for video when it comes to being able to show off what a car can do. So let's say that we have video assets as well as display ads. Now this is where the magic happens. DoubleClick uses machine learning to analyze past campaigns and recommend the right inventory, audiences, and budget based on your goals, effectively creating an optimized media plan tailored just for you. As you can see, DoubleClick recommends a number of strategies to reach your audience and gives you estimated impression volume and cost for each. Once you choose the ones that you'd like to run, you can review them, you can customize them, and once you have them the way you want, you assign creatives, and you're done. That's it. During our beta, we've been getting great feedback from customers like National Bank of Canada. Planning in DoubleClick Bid Manager is already helping them reduce their manual work and the time it takes to go from planning to launch, so that they can dedicate more time to understanding their audience and driving better outcomes. Planning in DoubleClick Bid Manager is available in beta today and will roll out to all DoubleClick customers globally in the coming months. Bill talked earlier about attribution solutions and how they help you answer that question, what impact is my marketing having? Now, imagine if you could quickly and easily survey just the people who saw your ads and ask them specific questions about what resonated and why they took action, or not. We built Google Surveys 360 to provide quick, cost-effective ways to ask why. Surveys 360 makes it easy for anyone to create a survey, to find a specific audience sample, and generate results in just a few days. And to help you quickly identify and survey just the people who saw your ads, we're connecting AdWords to Surveys 360. Now, you can target your surveys to your AdWords remarketing lists from within your Surveys 360 account. By creating surveys for people in your remarketing audiences, you can get a pulse on things like purchase intent or messaging. For example, let's say that you're interested in learning how your summer specials are perceived by customers. Quickly launch a survey and ask the users who clicked on your ads what mattered most to them. Was it free shipping, the 15% discount, or maybe the product reviews? Now, marketers can get actionable insights as to why their campaign performed in a specific way. Jet.com, an e-commerce company, has been using Google Surveys 360 and with the integration with AdWords to uncover insights about what influences their consumers' purchase decisions. And using these insights, they've been able to take action quickly and revise their messaging so that it focuses on the things their customers care the most about, like free shipping and free returns. And Jet.com has seen an improved performance from its marketing as a result. This new connection between AdWords and Surveys 360 is available starting today in the United States and Canada. The tools we built. The tools we build need to be intuitive and designed around the way you think about your marketing so that you can increase your productivity and deliver better results. Karen talked about our new AdWords experience, which brings you simple yet powerful tools that let you focus on marketing objectives, and about how we're integrating Google Optimize with AdWords so that you can create a better experience from search to site. Planning in DoubleClick Bid Manager gives you a new, more efficient solution for end-to-end planning and buying. And lastly, we're helping you get the insights as to why your marketing is working by connecting Surveys 360 and AdWords so you can deliver better, more relevant ads. Now that you've heard about how we're bringing recommendations to assist you with your marketing, I'd like to welcome Jennifer Liu, who will talk about the magic of Google Assistant and what that means for you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jennifer Liu, and I am excited to be here today to talk to you about the Google Assistant. So first of all, what is the Google Assistant? Well, let me start by sharing with you what it means to me. I am a busy mother of two, and a few weeks ago, between work and home and getting ready for this keynote, I realized that I hadn't had a chance to buy my daughter a birthday present yet. So after my kids went to bed, I sat down and started researching. I searched for best gifts for 6-year-old girls, and then tech toys for 6-year-olds. I went through countless reviews about the latest, hottest toys, watched YouTube videos, visited several products and retailer sites, and finally narrowed it down to a circuit board. It's really cool. They sell these circuit boards, and you snap them in place for kids. And well, let's just say Mama has hopes for my girls being strong women in tech one day. So the next day, on my way out, I turned toward my Google Assistant. Okay, Google, where can I find snap circuit boards for kids?
Okay, I found several products. The first is a Snap Circuits Junior board at Barnes & Noble 2.6 miles away for $29.95. They're open until 9 p.m. Would you like to get directions or hear more results?
Get directions.
Okay, I've added directions to Barnes & Noble into your Google Home app.
And voila! Without lifting a finger, the Google Assistant helped me find where to buy a Snap Circuit board in stock at a store nearby. This is made possible by working closely with marketers like you to understand and validate your local inventory. You'll also notice that I just did the demo on the Google Home device, but the Google Assistant lives across Google Home, Android, and iPhones and other surfaces. Now, this seems simple, but underneath is complex machine learning and conversational technology to help people understand and talk back to people, to find the best product and action relevant to the conversation, and put everything together in a seamless way. So, back to my original question, what is the Google Assistant? The Google Assistant is a conversation with Google to help people get things done. From news to recipes to calendar of the day, when my first meeting starts, what the traffic looks like, turning off the lights in my living room, and everything in between. The Google Assistant is designed to be the easiest way to accomplish tasks. Now, what does this mean for you as a marketer? The Google Assistant is an opportunity for you to talk to your customers at scale. It enables you to interact through natural language, back and forth communication, understanding and responding to their needs, asking questions to clarify, and re-engaging with your customers at that right moment. It makes those moments more personal by truly understanding your customers, remembering what the brands they like, the products they've purchased, and their current context. It enables you to reach that right customer at that right time. Let me give you a few examples. Let's say you're an airline. The Google Assistant helps you reach more customers during that earlier stage of the trip planning, allowing customers to find and track prices hands-free. Customers receive an email when the price jumps, which serves as a reminder to book that trip. For a streaming service, the Google Assistant now lets your subscribers easily watch and listen to your content, no matter what they may be doing, through a simple voice command. Finally, for all you retailers out there, you can reach your users in a way that is conversational, leading them to buy online or in the store, such as the case of my circuit board for my little one. For those retailers in the audience that are interested in participating with the local shopping use case I demonstrated earlier, you can send us your local inventory data. And in the next few weeks, we'll be making this data available on the Google Assistant. For others, you can visit Actions on Google site to learn about how to integrate with the Assistant. I have been working in shopping and ads for some time. And for as long as I remember, it's been always about queries, clicks, and conversions. Assistance is about going the next step and understanding each of us for who we are, what we want, what we like, our history, our context, and putting all of that together to make magical moments like this, connecting users with brands like you. Thank you for joining us here today. It has been a privilege and a pleasure for all of us to share with you, and we look forward to helping you grow your business. See you next year at Google Marketing Next.